Hello and thank you for joining me. If it's your first time watching me, my name is Mr. Knight. I'm an engineer by trade and a life coach. In this video, I'm going to be analyzing the government shutdown and the governance of our president, Mr. Donald Trump. I really didn't want to make this video because I am not really into politics and I don't belong to any party. But a lot of my followers who value my opinion, they sent me lots of messages from day one asking me to say something about the government shutdown. And because I do care about people and because I do value my followers and because they value my opinion, I thought that it would be doing injustice if I did not do what they were asking me to do. Now, before I get into it, I want to let everybody know that I'm not a politician, I'm not a Democrat, I'm not a Republican, I am independent. I only support people who are doing the right thing by the people. Now, I want to start by saying that I really get tired and get disappointed by my fellow Americans who call names our president. Because if you are a believer, if you believe in God, like most of y'all do, because here in America, we are Christians, at least most of us, you know that no one is going to become a president without God's signature or without God's endorsement. So whoever is in the house is there because God chose him. Just based on that, you've got to respect whoever it is. And having said that, I'm not saying that our president has been good. I'm not saying that our president has done everything that I wish he would do. However, I feel like our president is the only president by far that is doing the right thing by the people who elected him. Some of y'all are going to call this ego, that he's just having a big ego. That's why he don't want to end the government shutdown and all that. But I want you to take a minute and think about it. He was elected because he promised to do certain things. And so far, I think that he has come through on a lot of those things. And a lot of politicians we heard before, a lot of presidents we heard before, they would promise things and they will not come through. So just based on that, I have respect for our president because he is doing what he promised to do. And again, that does not necessarily mean that I support him or I believe in whatever he's doing. Or what I'm saying that he is doing what he promised to do. I'm just analyzing his governance. And really, when you think about it, Mr. Donald Trump, he is doing everything he promised to do. So when you think about it, would you want him to do things for those who did not elect him? Think about it for a minute. He has to do what he promised to do. And so far, he is doing that. So when you think about it, yes, he is a president of the United States of America. He should try to make everybody happy. But the priority should be those who elected him. And that is what he's doing. And it's really hard to find a politician who is going to do what he promised. Again, I'm not saying Donald Trump, our president, I'm not saying that I agree with him 100%. I'm just analyzing his governance. And in his governance, he is coming through. He is doing what he promised to do. Politics is a dirty game. All politicians are pretty much the same. They pretty much promise and lie to people to get votes. But what I'm saying is, this president, Mr. Donald Trump, a lot of things that he promised, he is doing. And one of those things is building the wall. And he's putting on that fight. And when you think about it, it takes two to tango. It takes two to fight. So why is everybody after Donald Trump? He is not just doing this by himself. If the other side can try to give up some things and try to come up with a solution, then there would be no more government shutdown. And you do not expect Mr. Donald Trump to just give up everything, because again, remember, this gentleman, he wants to do what he promised his voters, and that's building the wall. And that's why he is sticking with that. Again, I'm just analyzing his governance. I'm not saying he's right or wrong. I'm not saying that. Because, like I said, I'm not a politician. I'm not a Republican or a Democrat. I'm independent. I'm just giving my analysis on the same situation because my followers, I have a lot of followers who sent me different emails and messages and wanted to hear what I say about this situation. And as a recap, what I'm saying is Mr. Trump is, you've got to hate him, like him, don't like him. You've got to respect this gentleman. Just for the simple fact that he is doing what he promised his voters. When most of other politicians don't do that. So I'm going to end this video by saying that if you're a believer and you believe in God, every time before you go to bed, talk to God. Talk to God and ask God to show our president guidance and show the other side, the Democrats, guidance. Because God is the one who is going to help us to get out of this. So ask God to help them, help our leaders to come up with a solution as soon as possible. And I cannot end this video without saying that everybody who is impacted or affected by this, I am with you. I do pray for you, and I hope that you are going to try and be strong, and I hope that this will end soon. And one thing that I can just ask everybody, all American citizens, let's try to always have respect for our government officials, especially the president. Nobody can become a president without the endorsement from God. I also want to make sure that y'all know that, because I know some of y'all are going to leave messages thinking that maybe I am from Mr. Trump or all that kind of stuff. I want to let you know that I am for immigrants. This country was built by immigrants. I was resettled here as a refugee at 19 in New York City. I had no brothers, no sisters, no family and friends. And as you all know, New York is expensive. Imagine being there by 19 on your own. It was really rough and tough. But I put myself in school. I worked so hard and smart. And today I'm living the American dream. I'm a very successful businessman. I have a wife and 4 kids and own different real estates here in America, and all is good. So I want to let you know that I'm all for immigrants. But we've got to do it the right way. I just want to remind Mr. Trump that that's one thing he should remember and think about. Remember, this country was built by immigrants. So anybody who is always having hard time to have a soft heart for immigrants in this country, just remember that. We are the greatest country on the planet. America is the best country on the planet because we are people from different walks of world. People from different countries come to this country. And that's what makes us special, because we all bring different gifts and different talents. So the day we stop to bring immigrants in this country, that will be our downfall. So let's work together and find a solution and find the best way to have these immigrants come to our country legally. I do care about people. I do love America. I will die for this country. I have 4 kids, like I said. 2 of my kids are sons, and I will be very grateful if they can serve this country, because I'm very patriotic when it comes to America. This is the greatest country on the planet. I came from a third world country. I came from Africa. So I do not take the opportunity that I have to live in America as an American citizen living here in Texas. I do not take that for granted. And I will do anything for this country. If anybody is telling you anything different, that where they came from is a better place, and come on, they are not telling you the truth. Why are they here to begin with? You know what I'm saying? If they have to argue that, then they can go where they came from. You know what I'm saying? This country is the greatest country on the planet. We should find ways to have more immigrants come to this country legally, and that will keep America going forward. That will keep America's economy going forward. I will end this video by saying that always put God first, put people second, and everything else. If you want to email me, my email is tickerrecords@yahoo.com. tickerrecords@yahoo.com. Email me if you have any question. And I have over 140 videos on my YouTube channel. Get inspired and motivated by Mr. Knight. Get inspired and motivated by Mr. Knight. As a life coach, I speak about different topics, about how you can become a millionaire, how you can make it, how you can change your life financially, how you can do better in life in general, and how you can have a better, how you can improve your love and relationship, and all different kind of contents I speak about. So be sure to check my YouTube channel, Get Inspired and Motivated by Mr. Knight. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. You will be glad that you did. May God bless all of you, And always put God first, people second, and everything else is just going to be fine. Bye-bye for now. I'll see you next time in my next video. Oh, before I leave, don't forget to like and subscribe. That way, if you like what I'm saying, when you subscribe, you'll be the first one to get any of the new videos that I will make. So if you think that you like what I'm saying, make sure you subscribe and you like my video, and leave comments. I want to hear what you think about this video. And share this video. All I'm trying to do is change the world. I can't do it by myself. I need your help. When you help me, you share this video, let everybody else get to know what I'm talking about. If you think I bring value to you, let other people watch this video. So share this video. Again, may God bless you, and put God first, people second, and everything else will just be fine. Bye-bye for now.